another Shoto now.
Yeah, so he could very well do the same thing.
No, not quite the same, but Ryu is very powerful. Ryu buffs were also present. McBenedict also coming back from a... He's not entirely back, but he's going for a test run post-retirement.
He is the
no one
Brett
ever,
Favre
you,
of our
you
scene.
never leave this
You
game.
never leave.
No.
You can't.
You can't. It's not... Especially when you involve yourself in the scene so much.
When all your friends are here, why would you want to leave?
Yeah, you can't. So we've got Ryan, you were saying, very talented Rob player. We've got McBenedict, a talented Ryu player. Starting off on Pokemon Stadium 2. You know quite a bit, I feel like, about both of these characters.
Yeah.
Give me a rundown.
So, characters like Ken and Ryu, in my opinion, and what I've seen, can kind of give Rob a hard time if the Rob isn't like on a level where they like really understand how they need to play their character.
Oh my god.
With Ken and Ryu, if you're like Rob, if you're just naring into them, or if you're not spacing, if you're not thinking, if you're not dashing back and doing those down tilts, keeping them at that like boxing range right outside of like your little robot arms or whatever, these characters are just going to get in and blow you up.
Yeah. And has talked about it multiple times where he thinks not only is he very good against Rob, but he thinks the Shotos have all of the tools to get those jump-ins and find really big damage. They have to play really on point with their defense. One jump-in is huge for the Shoto.
For sure. And Rob absolutely has all the tools to do that defense, but, you know, it's just up to Ryan to make that happen.
Yeah, and it has to be so consistent as well. Like, it's the one jump-in is so much damage, but keeping them out and successfully stopping that jump-in is just a little nickel or dime.
He has full laser. So, I don't know if he knows this, you can actually shoot Rob's full laser through the red Hadouken. I think also the blue Hadouken.
The red one I know for sure has, because it's a multi-hit, loses to almost everything. It does such little damage that most other attacks will just phase right through it. But the strength of that laser probably also does get through just regular Hadouken.
It's big. Now we see that Gyro finally come down. Like you guys were mentioning, you know, Ryu does not struggle putting on the damage and often doesn't in finding the kill either. But then again, sometimes Rob does not have that problem himself. Saw him just barely miss out on that down throw up tilt up air confirm. Now we got to see, you know, if McBenedict can kind of keep up what he had going on that first stock. See if he can net out that kill first.
You know, trying to ledge trap Ryu is kind of scary sometimes.
So this is like the one thing, the one piece of advice I was given that I think was like the most influential is that if you're playing a zoner, just running up and grabbing someone. Oh, okay, that he could have died there.
Yeah.
Just running up and grabbing someone is like such a good mix-up, because if you're just like running away and doing gyro or doing like whatever, then it's you know, they're always going to run up to you and shield.
Yes.
No one ever expects you to run up grab. Like, why would you run up into Ryu's face and grab him?
Exactly.
Because sometimes that'll happen, right? But also, you know,
it is a great tool to just throw the opponent off the rhythm. Sometimes then they'll start running into your projectiles because they'll think, maybe he's going to grab me. I have to stop shielding as much.
Especially when you're playing a character like Rob, who not only threatens, like, I might grab you, he also threatens to get a lot out of a grab as well.
For sure.
Instead, you really have to know your plays around that fireball. I feel like Ryu counter zones so incredibly well with that red fireball.
Yeah, it's just like a, you know, nice little small moving projectile. I think it does like 13.
It does a lot. He can combo off of the slow variant. He can set up traps with the fast one.
Break shields with it.
Yeah, it's scary as heck.
Yeah.
That's
a
an up
ton
out
for
of
him.
shield. And McBenedict is constantly saying he doesn't see enough Ken and Ryu players utilizing their just regular out of shield up Bs. That move is still pretty fast. It's definitely not as strong as the true input, but it doesn't have to be as strong when you know it's going to kill anyway.
I mean, you saw that was like, what, 100, 110-ish on a Rob, who is a heavy character?
So strong.
Yeah.
With that rage on Ryu, of course, up out of shield was nice, and it's very fast. I think it's frame 5-ish now?
Something like that, yeah. I understand it a little bit more when the Kens don't do it, because I'm like, yeah, yours doesn't really work as well. But out of the Ryus, I'm like, one hit, man.
One hit wonder. Moving into this next game.
Heaven City.
This is... Can you give me some insight into what people are banning against Rob? Because I feel like this is a really good stage. I don't know what's the best thing for him.
Well, like, so honestly, when I ban against Rob, I ban different things against, like, both of the Robs.
Okay.
So, like, I can't play against Grayson on Smashville, but, like, I can play against Kincaid very well on Smashville. So I think it really just depends, like, on the Rob's personal preference and how much they weigh zoning over boxing. Okay. Because Rob can do both.
Definitely.
I imagine McBenedict probably banned like FD,
Yeah.
Kalos, and then now we're at Town.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think of the two, I would say you should just go to FD, or up to 3. You should go to FD because Robs can kill you off the side. Ooh.
Oh my god, yeah. Every time I see these Robs go to this stage, I wonder why it's left open. And I'm sure that there's like a better, like they're banning the right things. But it's just Rob has enough stages that are good. And this stage in particular, he kills you off the side so well.
Rob can, if he hits the right combo, Rob can kill you at 0.
Yeah.
Like off the side.
We've seen it before.
Nice. Hitting a really high nair. Normally that nair is pretty safe, but you got to space it low.
Oh, that's the combo
the
starter.
combo.
So what he has to do is he Z-drops the nair and catches it, or he Z-drops out, catches it with nair. Then you throw the gyro, you do fair, you catch the gyro with the fair, and then you throw it again, and then side B, and that's the full combo.
Yeah.
And if you get that at the ledge, that is 0% Dutskis.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Using that nair to actually air-to-air when the Ryu's above him. And I didn't quite find a combo off of it, but I mean, right now all he really needs to do is run with the advantage. Tatsu almost killing him from the ledge.
As long as he's doing like safe landings. Ooh.
Yeah,
Like,
hard up tilt is invincible there. That's a really low committal, high reward option for McP.
One thing that another mix-up option he has that I haven't actually seen him utilize is just like when you're landing, just like fast fall and do nothing. Because
They'll be shielded
people
for
will
that
be
nair.
like, oh, what's he gonna do? And then you just fast fall and then run away, and it's like, oh, I just got down for free and took stage.
Because you have to condition it with these nairs. But he definitely has it. Oh my, that fireball just hit him and went through him. Nothing happened.
And nothing really came through from McBenedict there either. He didn't want to hold on to the focus attack because Rob might be able to be the kind of character that can get another down tilt out in time. But McBenedict, he says that second stock is out of time right now.
Expecting a roll there. Ryan doesn't give it to him, so he continues this pressure. Great drift on that dare.
Ooh. Using the focus attack to again mix up the movement, but McBenedict's not really getting a whole lot off of it. It's mostly been, man, the Shakinetsus have been doing so much for him in this game. I mean, look, like you said, it's amazing counter zoning.
Oh, rolls right through. That's going to be damage.
And now if he can keep this ledge trap up, I mean, 74% and almost all of it has been on the ledge trap. And look at him just tossing out fireballs like nobody's business.
Oh.
Might have been a misinput. He could have beer reversed there, but that would have been pretty.
I feel like he expected, like autocorrect kind of messed him up there, because the up tilt normally doesn't like hit that far behind.
Well, that's no jump.
Or that was the
Karna?
jab, actually.
This is winnable.
Definitely.
Definitely
If he
winnable.
gets it,
This is like back throw
just
gyro territory.
This is what Grayson told me is like just start fishing for it, because
Honestly.
like if it hits, you win,
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, then maybe that
and if
happens.
it doesn't, like you get your nair punished.
Right.
Still good damage.
Like